What's up, people? Welcome back. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today we're going to dive right into it and talk about my new favorite key light, the mega-litecloth. Yes, this thing is absolutely ginormous, which is perfect for a key light because, well, you want your key light to be as big, soft as possible. And that is the exact reason why I picked up this light. It is the biggest light that I currently own now. I've had it for about a month and a half or so. So I've had some experience using it on set as well as some practices. So throughout this video, you'll be able to see some clips that I've shot utilizing this light as its main key source. This light is 3 feet by 4.5 feet, which essentially is me. That is pretty much my height. It is a massive soft source light. And it is also bicolored, which means it goes down from 3000 Kelvin all the way up to 10,000 Kelvin. That is a very wide range. Unfortunately, it's not RGB, but the fact that it isn't RGB didn't stop me from purchasing this light. I was very intrigued with the fact that this light was this big, also not that expensive relative to the other competitors like Light Mat, where you were spending $4,000 or $5,000 on a single light. This one is around the $2,000 mark, $1,800, somewhere around there, and it comes with a bunch of accessories that are extremely vital to creating a really nice soft key light. So when looking to purchase this light, I was also comparing it to the Light Mats, which are an industry standard light. I figured that comparing the two, they had very similar characteristics. The build might be slightly different in one light or the other, but after talking to a few other cinematographers or grips and gaffers that actually own this light, I figured that this was the best bet for me, and after about a month and a half or so of owning it, I could definitely say that I'm very happy with this purchase, and I use this light almost on every shoot as its main key source now. It is one of the softest lights that I've owned, and I could definitely say that's helped shape my images to be a lot more professional looking now, and I could definitely tone it to a way that I envision in my head, given the size of this light and the way that you could actually implement it into a shot. So let's take a look at what this light comes with. This light comes in a nice rolling carrying case, which is extremely nice. The light mat itself folds into a little square, so the light itself is not that large. And when you unfold it, it becomes 3 feet by 4.5. So the frame itself is aluminum, and all you have to do is just unfold it and tighten the knob, and then you're ready to go. So when attaching the mat to the frame, it's a very simple process. You take these little grommets, stick it through the hole, and just loop it around. You do that all the way around, and in the beginning, it might take a little bit to get used to, but at the end, after doing it a little bit and a couple times, it's pretty seamless, and it keeps the mat really tight against the frame. There's not much movement, and it is very taut, so it's really nice and a really flat surface. So moving on, the diffusion that it comes with is a grid style diffusion, not mega-litecloth like the soft boxes that come in the apertures of the nan lights and all the modern stuff. This is a grid style diffusion, which is really nice, and it also has a frame inside of the diffusion where you could fold it, so it's portable, and when you unfold it and you break it out, it fits into the frame perfectly, so all you have to do is just strap it around the corners. Additionally, a really great benefit that this light has is it comes with its own style egg crate or grid. And having a grid on your softbox is extremely vital to controlling your light. So adding this grid to the light is an extremely easy process, similar to the diffusion. All you have to do is just strap it to the corners and wrap it around, and you're ready to go. So this light also comes with a mounting bracket that you could essentially put on any sort of C-stand, any sort of combo stand with a baby pin. So considering that this light is only 4.5 pounds, you could definitely do a lot with it and not have to really worry about the weight or it falling off the stand and hurting somebody. Yes, given safety is always important regardless of the weight and size, but just know that this is a very lightweight light, and you don't really have to worry about it falling off of things or breaking stands because of how heavy it is. So moving on, let's talk a little bit about the controller. This is a big and heavy controller. I typically just leave it on the ground, but you could probably figure out a way to grip it to the C-stand even though it doesn't come with its own attachment. So looking at the controller, you can see a couple different knobs here and dials, and moving through the dials, there is a next button where you could alternate between the intensity and color temperature. So when looking and playing with the intensity, you'll see that it is in increments of 1. So when looking at the intensity change from 0 to 100, you'll notice that it's very smooth. It isn't very incremental, and it isn't very rigid in the increase or decrease, which I find to be really nice. When you're adjusting the intensity, it's very smooth. Similarly to the color temperature from 3000 to 10,000, it is also very smooth, going from warm to cool. which is a really big benefit instead of it just being very harsh incremental changes. So that is one thing that I really like about this light, is how smooth the transitions are from 0 to 100 in intensity and 3000 to 10,000 in color temperature. So speaking of color temperature, looking at the different CRI and TLCI settings, 3000 Kelvin has a CRI of 97, a TLCI of 98. At 5600 Kelvin, which is daylight, a CRI of 95, a TLCI of 96, 10,000 Kelvin with a CRI of 94, and a TLCI of 93. So those are really high numbers, which only speaks to the quality of this light. So the build quality is really great. The color accuracy is also really high. It's near perfect. And the other benefit is between the 3000 and 10,000, you don't really have much of a change in the color accuracy. It stays pretty similar throughout, which is a huge benefit when changing your light from warm to cool. So why did I purchase this light over using my NAND lights with the softbox? The reason why is having a light mat specifically built for soft key lighting or soft edge lighting, top light, allows me to use my other lights in various ways that I couldn't if I were utilizing it only for my soft light. So that's it for today's video. Wanted to keep it short and sweet and just introduce you guys to this light. If you guys are ever in the market for a new soft source lighting, or if you're looking at the light mats, I would also take a look at this light as a cheaper alternative. So hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you did, hit the subscribe button, like button, let me know in the comments below. Also, I started a TikTok, so check me out in the link below. I create some more natural behind the scenes stuff, some more candid stuff. It's honestly a fun little thing that I never wanted to do, and I still don't know if I want to do, but we're going to do it for now. So feel free to check me out if you are on TikTok. Thank you guys as always. Hopefully you have a great week. I will see you soon. Peace out.